before next season, but that's for another day. Today is the day to be crowned champions.
But Strasbourg, a team with their tails up, having beat Guingamp. And DaCosta is the danger man up top. 7 goals, 5 assists. Keep an eye on Anthony Gonçalves as well, and the players he has on the field. He's got a lot of versatile players who can propelling them to the African Cup of Nations, which will be played this summer in Egypt, and you can watch it exclusively on beIN.
We are underway.
Blueprint, but he has.
Bursting forward, Bernat, the ex-Valencia back, whips it across. There's Verratti and Paredes, who's playing in the hole today, and now steps up, cracking it towards goal, but wide, right?
And right there, that space in between the lines that allows Paredes to play a 1-2 with Dani Alves. That's the one thing Strasbourg cannot allow to happen. Need to have tight lines. Pack the middle, push everything wide. Coughing up a couple of shots that led to goals.
Ball driven in, kissed back, but
good for scheduling when it comes to European competition. But I don't think PSG have to look at
Neymar up in the upper reaches, looking in, promptly going and losing 2 of their next 3 to slip to the mode of also ran. Trying to pick their mark towards the spot, just a touch Kimpembe.
You need a player like that on your team.
Choupo-Moting drags it inside, but well defended. Di Maria getting the day off. Understudy the last 2 seasons. Ball in. Choupo-Moting tries to flick it for its
captain for Germany. Thilo Kehrer.
Beautiful ball through and onside into the middle. Choupo-Moting, does he get the touch? It doesn't matter. Mitrovic screaming at the assistant. The fans screaming their joy. 1-0 PSG.
Well, I was talking about the open spaces in between the Strasbourg defensive lines, and it's a through ball into space behind the back line that breaks open the visiting team. What a fantastic ball from Paredes, and then that is perfect service to Choupo-Moting, who just needs to tuck it away. Dagba with the cross, and a good finish from the Cameroon international.
Blasted long upfield, up steps the Silva, through ball for Nkunku, but
2 opportunities already for Strasbourg to attack on the counter.
Wait, hold on. Though, ball driven long, looking for Silva, but the captain academies in all of Europe. Nice little flick forward. Gonçalves back to the middle, and sliding in to save the day, Thiago Silva.
And Gonçalves maybe should have crossed that just a little bit earlier when Nuno DaCosta had more space in front.
Oops. Silva again. Choupo-Moting, the flick. Bernat through the box, and Nkunku getting to the 17th minute and looking to add to it here. A little push off from Dagba in the 18. The fence lays off, has a go himself, and it's deflected.
Fans are going to point their fingers at the players.
Into the middle, trying to touch it through, but Choupo-Moting watch the run across. It's Lala, lets it run. DaCosta.
Oh, the Cape Verdean just fluffs his lines. Everything about that buildup was immaculate. The pass from Ajork
and letting it run into the net. He did the impossible and stopped it, and they could not convert.
And take your pick.
Blasted in and slapped away. Down the line, PSG scrambling to get back. It's 4-on-3 into the middle. DaCosta, open footer, open net. We're tied at 1.
Well, I talked about how Strasbourg weren't taking advantage of good counter-attacking opportunities, and the last few have been well executed. Nuno DaCosta had a shot before that went over. This one, a give and go on the left-hand side. They've got numbers going forward, and this is a delightful finish from the Cape Verdean. Good pass from Lionel Carroll as well. Catching PSG on the back foot.
In their hands, Wanted to see Strasbourg say not just yet. Ball snapped in. Ajork. Overlap into the middle. Little chip from Verratti. But ball forward. Dogba wide. Alves back to the middle looking for Choupo-Moting. Chance in the box for Nkunku. Touched away on the doorstep. And Nkunku nor Choupo-Moting can get it to cross the line.
Well, we take a look at that dink. Good pass from Dani Alves. A little bit of a touch there from the goalkeeper, and then, well, he looks like he was onside. So this is fully on Choupo-Moting.
Kylian Mbappe in disbelief. Chance on the break, and the flag stays down. It's Sissoko playing it across.
Incidents that he was in the World Cup roster for France.
Choupo-Moting just can't reach it. It's around the other way. It's a two-man break up for Ajork, but Kimpembe with the angle. Nkunku, flag stays down. Dagba across, back heel flick and scrambling over. Sissoko high in the air. Lala. Ajork making the run, coming over Buffon. Lala kicked, threaded in, and touched away by Kimpembe, and he pays the price. The posts unmarked. Ball sails through. Sissoko down the shot. Back of the net from distance, and Gonçalves has put Strasbourg shockingly in front.
Shocking indeed. They've been threatening on the counter, but this coming from a dead ball situation. The ball is not dealt with. Falls to the feet of Anthony Gonçalves. And how about that for a strike? Rifling it in. G. Buffon could only watch it tuck in between himself and the post. It's not well cleared. Landing at the feet of Gonçalves.
Out wide, the whistles from the stands building. Kachi to the middle.
Hasn't been doing his job.
One touch across the middle from Alves, and Nkunku down! And the shot from Bernat just wide.
And just as we say that, a beautiful play from PSG. Look at the way Nkunku takes this ball with his head, lays it down for Bernat, who just wraps his foot a little bit too much around the sphere, hitting it wide. A little bit of a scuff.
In the shadow of Thibaut Courtois. Lala keeps that in. A burst of speed. Verratti trying to keep back.
Bending ball, screaming out Matsels.
Completely isolated against the Strasbourg attackers. Are in the middle of the field. They're in the center midfield positions, even though they're supposed to be playing out wide.
Will exit. Julian Draxler will enter.
The universal sign for substitution. Well, he's getting whistled.
To the 6. Silva double teams. Met on the volley by Alves. So Gonçalves gets the job done. Team squares. Mbappe keeps it going. Bernat. Wide. Draxler. It would be at home against Monaco. Into the area. Cutting back. It's Mbappe.
That he would have made.
Accelerator, driving to the inside, gets around Mitrovic, tucks it in, but Verratti punching it all the way. Nkunku dropping it back. Alves taking it wide. Too wide. So Draxler's gone over that inside left. Beautiful run, but just a little too early. Back towards the goal line. Now it's Bernat. Crossed, volleyed, the ball. 7 games remaining for the challengers. Laid off, Mbappe into the 6. Sails, settled. Mbappe gets the touch, blasting it across.
Not right now.
Draxler headed, and that one won't be stopped. He was brought in for defense, but Kara leads PSG back to level terms.
This has to be so incredibly frustrating for Strasbourg. A bad set piece delivery on the other end leads to a counterattack. Sells makes a great save. It leads to this corner, and then Kerr virtually unmarked, just towering over Pablo Martinez.